You at fox2now.com.
Well, Pittsburgh Steelers fans took to the streets last night after their team's big Super Bowl win.
Yeah, this morning, Frito-Lay is the winner of the best Super Bowl ad for its Doritos commercial. Mark Schupp with Schupp Advertising joins us here now to look at some of the best and the worst this morning. Hey, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
So did you enjoy? Did you like them overall? What was your thought?
Well, overall, I think it was the worst pool of Super Bowl commercials I've seen in forever.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a statement.
I was underwhelmed entirely. The ratings of all the spots should be down. So when we talk about them, we'll talk about the best ads, but it's not. They were not as good.
Why
as
do you think that? Is it because of the recession?
I don't know. The advertisers spent a lot of money. They spent $3 million per 30-second commercial. They spent $2 million on average just to produce it. So that's $5 million per spot, per 30 seconds. Anheuser-Busch spent a total of $45 million to get all of their commercials on air.
We're going to take a look at some of them now. A lot of folks, general consensus is that the best commercial of the night was the Doritos spot. And we're going to kind of talk about these as they're rolling. And this was the one, the snow globe one, where the guy was talking about free Doritos.
I think that was absolutely the best ad on the broadcast. I really got a chuckle out of that. Plus, you can't deny this is a Doritos commercial. I mean, it's Doritos, Doritos, Doritos. A lot of the other ads that you'll see, you may forget what the brand is after seeing it, after an hour or two. So I think this was a brilliantly done commercial.
Yeah. Okay. We also have the Bud Light budget cuts.
I think this was a great commercial as well. They've kind of moved on this commercial a little bit away from the drinkability, and this is people will go to any links for Bud Light, and it's this guy is saying, why don't we cut Bud Light out from these meetings? And the next thing you know is I'm watching the commercial, and it's a long shot, and you see this guy flying out of the building. That is a funny commercial.
It's got to be St. Louis.
I saw a lot more violence in a lot of the commercials. I don't know why, but that bothers me. It looks like some of these ad agencies might have been trying a little too hard.
Speaking of ad agencies, this is potentially a bad time for ad agencies because the #1 light commercials, which is the Doritos that we just saw. That was written and produced and shot by a regular guy.
Yeah, we're going to talk to them later
during the 8 o'clock hour.
Which is totally cool because they won $1 million for this.
Here's the Coke Zero. Tell us about this.
Mean Joe Green, a throwback.
This is a throwback back to the Mean Joe Green spot, and I thought this was well done. They hyped it very well on the internet. So I actually saw all of the commercial up to the point when the brand managers come in. I think that was a very entertaining commercial, and it lost a little bit. Before it was a heart tug for the Mean Joe Green spot. This is purely humor. I think it lost a little bit of something, but still one of my top commercials. I thought it was a great spot.
The worst of the night.
Oh, the worst of the night. The careerbuilder.com. They just played this over and over and over again. It was a very annoying commercial to me. In fact, my wife is in Jefferson City. She won the state representative slot in our district. She called me right after the commercial ended, and I said, I know, a very annoying commercial. She goes, yeah, can you believe that ad?
You won't forget it, though.
No, you won't forget it, but it's just, you know what, I think it just grated on people's nerves. It wasn't, I did not like that
So
spot.
What you're saying is you didn't like it very well.
No, I didn't like it a whole lot.
Punching a koala. Now, see, I zapped through some of them because it was a little late for me to be awake.
I missed that one, and I'm already annoyed.
Yeah. All right. We are going to talk in our next hour. We mentioned the Doritos one that everyone's talking. These guys who did this, they're amateurs, and like you said, they won $1 million.
A couple of Hoosiers from Indiana, Dave and Joe Herbert of Batesville, Indiana.
And we're going to talk to them live coming up in our next hour, find out how they're feeling the day after the Super. I bet pretty good. All right.
$1 million.
So in your estimation, they need to do a little better job for next year then.
The advertisers?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.
So that leads us to our web poll for today. Which ad do you think was the best commercial in the Super Bowl? There you go. We have other as a choice. So you can just jump on our website at fox2now.com and vote in today's web poll. And if you missed any of the ads, you want to see them again, find them there on the top of our homepage.
All right. Mark Schupp, thank you from Schupp Advertising.